Good night, everyone. It's Daniel speaking, and this is our next emotional English podcast where we learn an English language effortlessly, emotionally, fulfilled with energy, and of course, how? Positively, right? So it's Daniel. As always, we're getting into the new vocabulary, and today is the 3rd of January, right? It means that we're finally in the year 2022. So it's a great time. And I want to wish you guys all Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You have to plan your next year and you have to plan your success in English immediately. You don't need to wait for a long time. You don't need to wait for months or years. You have to act now. Plan your success in your English. So take some challenges, right? Take some risks because they will give you a lot of success in the future. Okay? So as always, we're having a little mini story today. It's called 18 Reasons Why New Year's Eve is the Worst Holiday of the Year. So this is like a little topic from the website insider.com, New Year's Eve downsides, right? And I hope you guys will have fun with this kind of Christmas or New Year's Eve topic because we're still kind of chilling at the house, right? We still have not a lot of things to do. And this podcast will give you just a little extra emotions and energy, right, to go into it and just to discuss some interesting points about the New Year's Eve, right? You can accept it or you can disagree with it. And as always, if you guys have any questions or any feedbacks, please let me know your thoughts on my Instagram. It's instagram.com bondarison, okay? And just let me know what do you think about this podcast, about our topics. Maybe you want to know specific info, how to learn English or whatever. Just let me know what you think about it. So let's go and let's start from the first point. Why the New Year's Eve is the worst holiday of the year, okay? So the first point of this insider thing is food and drinks are way overpriced. What does it mean, way overpriced? First of all, do you agree, guys, that the prices at the stores are kind of very expensive during these holidays, right? When we have, Christmas time or when we have a New Year's Eve, upcoming event, the prices are kind of raising high, right? They're going to the top, right? They're increasing drastically. And this is a good thing or a bad thing? What do you think? Of course, it's a bad thing. Why? Because you're losing money. If something costs more than before, you lose your money. And it's not funny at all, right? It's better to have more money in your pocket than not having it, right? So food and drinks are way overpriced. And it sucks, right? And that's why these kind of events or different, celebrations suck at all, okay? Next part is there is so much pressure to have a good time. So much pressure, right? It means that everybody talking about the new year, everybody sharing their photos, their beliefs, their kind of gifts which are coming up, right? Everybody packing or buying things and posting it everywhere, okay? In all different media, they're sharing with us how cool is that to celebrate that beautiful New Year's Eve, what's happening in the world all over, right? And everybody's so integrated to these topics, right? Is it good or bad? I don't know. Some people call it Christmas mood, but I think it's all fake. There is only one mood which you really have. It's inside of you. I don't like this celebration, to be honest. I don't have a lot of friends who are with me at that time. And, last time I realized that it's not the celebration where I really want to have fun and to spend my whole energy. I don't drink alcohol. I don't have a lot of fun stuff to do while I'm kind of alone. I'd love to have and sit with my friends, have a little talk about the last year, plan some great projects for the next activity, right, for the next year. And that's it. Actually, that's it. And it's not the official new year for me as an English teacher. So my new year already had started, or have started in September, right? So the next September, it's going to be the next new year for me because I finishing my chill out or chilling time, during the summer, right? I had been chilling a lot and then I stopped, right? I had stopped and I had started my new year, right? I had started and then I had finished it in the next year, right? In the next summer. Because that's the teacher's years, right? When you start and then you finish in the summer. You start in September and you finish it in, at the beginning of the summer, in June, right? In June. So that's the case. So much pressure, right? Your parents pressing you and, asking you for something to do, right? And you're losing a lot of money. You're buying a lot of gifts and some people like it. I know that some people really like it, but I don't. I hate to lose money. I hate to buy gifts because I have no idea what to buy. I know my friends, but I'm not so into it, okay? I don't like to lose my time with these stupid activities, right? So the next part, what they're saying to us, number 3, is there is even more pressure to have someone to kiss at midnight. Okay, this is kind of stupid. They're talking or they're saying here that, imagine the situation, right? In the New Year's Eve, the last minutes of the last year, right? A lot of people, like a big, huge crowd standing somewhere in the Times Square. Times Square, it's a big square in the New York City. And everybody counting like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year, right? So everybody's screaming so loudly and everybody's trying to kiss someone? Oh my God. Okay, so if you have no girlfriend, maybe it's an option. It's a pickup line for the new year. You just go to the Red Square, waiting for the last counting of the year, and then kiss the random girl around you. And maybe you'll have a punch on your face if this girl already has a boyfriend, right? But if you are completely fine, so maybe it's your pick. Maybe it's your future, right? Who knows? Okay. In my opinion, it's stupid to kiss a random guy without knowing what the person is. Just to kiss? Really? Maybe it's better to lick balls? Of course, I'm just kidding. Sorry about this bad language. Anyway, so next thing, what they're saying to us is it can be a horrible reminder of just how lonely you are when you're single. Oh man, this is kinda, you know what? So true, so true. It can be a horrible reminder or just how lonely you are when you're single. Oh yeah. And basically, based on the statistics, right, we know that there are a lot of people who are kind of sitting alone and chilling. They're not with someone else, right? I mean, they're not in relationships. They're just alone, okay? And some of them are just drinking alone. Oh, God, that sounds like the future homeless story when, somebody was drinking alone at home and then was kicked out from the job and then kicked out from their apartment and, lost their apartment because of the mortgage and, spend the whole night at the street, right? It's stupid. Whatever. So, but there are some people who'd love to drink alone, watch Vladimir Putin giving us a speech and, eating the Russian salad or the crab salad and, I don't know, not my style at all. I'd love to drink the cup of tea and have a really nice talk with my friends, but I don't want to do it alone. It's better to go to sleep, man. It's much better than just to drink alone. God, come on. So everything or everywhere is so darn and crowded. Oh, so true, right? It's the number 5 statement here. Everywhere is so darn and crowded. Do you agree, guys, with that? Is it pretty crowded outside when, somebody's celebrating the New Year's Eve? I guess so. It's a winner, isn't it? A winner, it means that it's a super true story, right? True story, bro. Say it again. Some people in America say. So when you go in the almost 12 a.m. outside, you see a lot of people. Some of them are kind of starting to work on their fireworks, right? They do some activities there, preparing for these last minutes of the year, and then boom, a lot of people screaming pretty loudly, and I don't know, not my style again. But you guys, do you like this kind of atmosphere, guys? Please share your thoughts. Share your thoughts to my Instagram channel or TikTok, right? Bandarsan English in TikTok. More than 100 videos there, almost finished for you guys, for people who want to learn English, right? Just go Bandarsan English on TikTok or just Bandarsan on Instagram. Next statement here is, you spend way too much on sparkly, shiny dress you will probably never wear again. Ooh, sounds like for the girl statement here, right? It's a girl statement. So, most of girls, they're trying to be spectacular, right? Spectacular means very cool, right? During the New Year's Eve. They're going to the store, they're buying beautiful dress, and then they wear it, to be cool, right? And they're shining, right? They're shining means so like a star, right? Shining like a star, shining like a moon. So everybody loves shining girls, right? I mean, it's not the girls shining, it's the dress, right? So I want to say, and I want to proclaim that, it's better to shine inside than that stupid dress shine. This shine is not real. It's a fake shining. But what's inside of you, that's really important. What do you think, guys? Is it important or it suck? I think it sucks sometimes. But, people want to be beautiful, and I want to see that people caring more about their souls, not the stupid dresses. Yeah, but it's only my point. How boring am I today, isn't it? So anyway, parties start way too late. So fucking true. Ooh, my bad language. Sorry about that. F word. Sorry. Parties start way too late. Isn't it true, or it's definitely true? What do you think? Definitely means super 100% true, right? Definitely true. I think yes, because basically the new year starts at 12 a.m., right? It means there's 0001, and then you're already exhausted. You want to sleep, right? But some people, smart asses, they sleep before the party. And this is really smart because you can stay awake for a whole night and be, energized by the atmosphere because you had a nice nap before. So smart, man. All right. So the next thing is, no one looks good in those New Year's Eve glasses. Oh, it's not popular in Russia for sure. I know some people love these glasses in Europe or in America, but it's not popular in Russia. We love to have a big table with a lot of food, a lot of conversations, a lot of alcohol on the table, and a lot of smiles and, a lot of kind of, revision, a lot of revision or revisings, right? According to our previous experiences, right? That's really important. The next point here is, if you have kids, it's almost impossible to convince them that 9 p.m. is midnight. Oh, God, that's so stupid. Yeah, maybe it's kind of fun, to say that the kids, they need to go to bed earlier, right? But most kids, they want to go to sleep before. They're smart asses. They go to sleep, let's say, during the day to stay awake the whole night. That's kind of smart decision for kids too. So kids do this, and adults do this as well. It's kind of smart. smart way to live and to stay awake. The next thing is New Year's food is usually all fried appetizers instead of a real meal. Ooh. New Year's food is usually all fried appetizers instead of a real meal. Okay. So what they're trying to say that it's not true, okay? It's not true. Maybe it is true for America. They like fast food and all kind of stuff, But in Russia, people love to eat, and they love to eat not the stupid food, not the, yucky food or fast food. They love to eat homemade food. They like to, let's say cook a chicken or make some steaks or, they're trying to, some people, they're making savings for a whole year just to eat nicely during the New Year's Eve, dinner table. It's very important for people, okay? And some people say that as better you're spending this kind of event, as better year you will face, okay? But I think it's all a fraud. It's fraud means it's fake. It's just lie. It's a big lie, okay? Don't trust it. If you will go to bed earlier than 12 a.m., it's completely fine, guys, because you will be awake early and you will be not drunk. You will have no hangover at all. You will be completely fine. Your year gonna be nice. Don't be scared of this stupid, rumors or something. Rumors means like, gossips or people saying, these stupid stories that, or whatever. You know what I mean, right? So yeah, so Russians love to eat nice food, not the crazy fried appetizers. It's stupid. No, not for Russia for sure. Does anyone really like drinking nothing but champagne? Ooh, it's a good question. By the way, talking of champagne, do you guys know where in Russia when in Russia we have started drinking champagne? That's an interesting story, by the way. Why? Because, champagne got really popular while we had this stupid USSR time, and this champagne drink is all over these USSR old pre-New Year's Eve movies, People there, they were all kind of drinking these glasses with champagne and, making these kind of toasts or whatever, giving us speeches and drinking this crazy drink. Yeah. But I'm not a big fan of it. Like I said before, I don't drink alcohol. It's not so nice for me. The next part is it really just revolves around drinking. Yeah, revolves means it's all about, to be around, right? Revolves, it means, attached around, or it's move in circle, right? On a central axis. It's, imagine the circle. Revolves means going around, right? And all parties, right, really just around this drinking story, right? Revolves around drinking story, right? Everywhere you go or everywhere you see, everywhere you look, it doesn't matter where, okay? But the idea is whatever you look, you see people drinking, okay? And it's all about alcohol. Why I hate this celebration? Because there are a lot of people dying, People die a lot these days, okay? They drink too much, and this is not good, okay? I'm as a yoga teacher, as a English teacher, or as a teacher itself, I think that drinking alcohol is not good. It's not what you need. It's better to be sober, right? Sober means not consume alcohol at all, okay? Be sober. Do not drink while you have this celebration, okay? And change these stupid rumors about the new year that people are drinking and drunk, and be positive about it, right? You're the human being who is transforming your thoughts and whatever and, getting better and better day after day. That's kind of cool. The next part. Okay, the next day's hangover is just not worth it. Absolutely correct. The next day's hangover, all right? Some people say it's not the next day, it's the next night, okay? Because most people are still awake until the end of the next day, until the end of the 1st of January. For me, it's stupid again because, come on, you're tired, you need some sleep. Your body is, dehydrated because you're drinking a lot of alcohol, then you're peeing a lot. Peeing means you go to the toilet and removing the water from your body, right? So watering. And then next day hangover is not worth it for sure, okay? Worth it, it means good, yes. Let's say, is it worth it to drink smoothie in the morning? Of course, because it's pretty healthy. But when something is not worth it, it means that something is not that good for you, okay? So let's say, when you go and imagine you buy a ticket for the plane and you go to New York tomorrow. Is it worth it? Yes, if the tickets cost only 5 rubles, okay? Imagine, tickets cost only 5 rubles. You buy these tickets and it's worth it? Absolutely. But what's not worth it is to drink 2 or 3 bottles of vodka before this trip. It's not worth it because you will miss your flight, man. That's very true. Okay, next part. The ball drop is a lame tradition. Yeah, we don't have this tradition in Russia, okay? It's a tradition in New York, if I'm not mistaken, in America, okay? So they have kind of lame tradition. Lame means stupid, okay? Kind of weird, okay? So they have like a big ball on the stick, and the ball kind of dropping down when you have the new year, okay? So, is it stupid? For me, yes, it is. But what do you think about it, guys? Let me know. 2 words, surge pricing. Yeah. Okay, imagine, guys, today is the 3rd of January, right? So, okay, you want to go somewhere. You're kind of drunk, right? Maybe a little bit drunk, so you have some alcohol inside of your body right now, right? And if you want to have a ride somewhere, let's say you want to have a taxi to a different place, right? It's going to be more expensive than normally, or the price will be the same. Absolutely, it's gonna be much higher. Why? You can ask me why, right? Okay, Uber, Yandex Taxi, and other providers, of course they're raising their prices. Come on, it's a celebration time, right? People are drinking, people are not ready to use their vehicles. Vehicles means their own cars, right? So they're not ready for it, right? They're using services. So true. Next statement here. No one actually keeps New Year's resolutions, right? No one actually keeps New Year resolutions, right? Yeah. In this case, okay. So let's imagine. Resolutions here, it's the statements which you say every year. I will lose 10 pounds, right? I will go to the gym more, right? I will be better runner next year, right? So by the way, I love running, and I had finished my first run of the year in the 1st of January. It was amazing, 5K. Today, by the way, I've had finished my nice 11, almost 12K, by the way. Yeah, and I do my yoga practices kind of maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Kind of cool thing for you guys, Try to be in fit these times, right? Try to say and proclaim something really nice. You need your own resolutions and make them real, okay? Stop being a fat ass. Stop being a guy or lady who is all time saying or promising, right? So try to say something. Try to proclaim something realistic, okay? Let's say if you are a big mass, try to say, I will lose 5 kilograms, right? This half of the year, right? And another 5 kilograms next half, right? It's more realistic because when people want to lose 50 or 30 kilograms, it sounds like a bummer, okay? It sounds like not realistic story at all. It's stupid and it's not good, okay? It's not realistic. So try to be realistic, okay? Try to have nice resolutions, right, for the new year, okay? It's all about planning. And if you haven't heard my previous podcast about how to be productive, do it now, okay? Okay, so what's next? I think it's good enough for us today, right? What they have here, I just definitely do not understand this case. Okay, let's read this together. After all that builds up N-U-E. Oh, it's like New Year's Eve. Okay, sorry, I know what it means. After all that build up, New Year's Eve is usually disappointing. Okay, I'm not sure about this because basically some people really love the New Year's Eve, and they love this preparation period. They love this kind of Boxing Day. Boxing Day, it's the day when you buy a lot of gifts, right? In England, by the way, it's the after the Christmas time, right? They have specific time like Black Friday, but it's called Boxing Day in England. They buy gifts after the Christmas. But in Russia, we like to buy all gifts, right, before the New Year. So you're preparing your nice gifts for your friends before the celebration. And then you're like kind of having fun, right? And after all that builds up, New Year's Eve is usually not disappointing. It's fun, right? Anyway, you feel this joy. When you watch TV, the TV is not that depressing these days, right? So the TV is not saying that, you have a new coronavirus disease case and whatever. No. You have more positive mood out there, right? So they're saying, New Year's here, hooray, hip hip hooray, right? It's cool. So you're kind of celebrating the new moods or new mood, right? And you having it, you're feeling it, and it's good. So that's the last one for today, guys. All right. So I hope you. Today I'm not asking you any questions. Sorry about that. But it's just the, informal conversation about 18 reasons why New Year's Eve is the worst one, right? Worst holiday of the year. I hope you guys love it, and if you guys still have any question about English, please let me know on my Instagram challenge, on my Instagram channel. If you want to study English with me, I have a website. It's www.danilabondarenko.ru, and basically there you can sign up for the free tryout lesson, and then you can decide, do you want to study English with me or not? Okay. I'm not the god of English, right? I'm not the god of grammar. You can hear it, right? My grammar is not that good, but I'm pretty confident about my speaking skills, right? I can speak randomly about whatever you want, okay? If you need the conversation about your next trip to New Zealand, okay, let's have it, right? Why not? We can speak a lot. We're not studying stupid grammar rules. By the way, if you're not a big fan of these grammar rules, just speak more with people in English. You don't need these, right? It's a big myth that people need grammar and very good grammar for good English, right? It's stupid. It's not true. For good speaking, you need to listen a lot of English and you need to speak. Practice more, okay? That's the main key. All right. And that's all what I've got for you today, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week. Enjoy your Christmas, New Year's Eve mood, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye, and have an amazing night. See you later.